VC, what's going on? Secretary Funk, coming back again. Just wanted to make a quick finds video. You know, I have a lot of finds that I haven't showed, dating all the way back to when I was making my move here to DC. And I'm talking hundreds of LPs that I just haven't been able to share with you guys yet. Just haven't had the chance. You know what I mean? And I want to. I'm excited about. There's a lot of cool trending topics right now in the VC Memphis Vinyl Gems 10 and the Mrs. 10s thread. Derek Vaughn, Derek 2. You know what I'm saying? I saw that video that Anders threw up about his, where he grew up. That was pretty cool. You know, it's just a lot of good stuff going around the VC right now. Feeling Derek's rants, especially about politics lately. The one that he did today was just classic. You know. So I'm gonna do a recent finds, but I'm not gonna be all over the place. I'm just gonna show the jazz. And I want to start off by this label that I discovered. I've discovered it for about a year now. Just started having LPs roll in because you know they're kind of scattered. They're scattered on specialty sites, eBay, Discogs. Some of the prices I'm not really feeling. But that's Why Not Records. It's a subsidiary or a cultural branch off of Trio Records, the Japanese label. We know Trio was the front label for a lot of different labels, actually, or you know, got a swing at a lot of LPs that were issued on other labels. This right here is Chico Freeman's Morning Prayer, and all the Why Not records have this red, black, and green theme. You know, the colors of Mother Africa or Black Unity, Black Power. That's why I said maybe it's a cultural branch off that Trio Records was trying to tackle. But all the LPs are just phenomenal. First of all, the photography on them is exceptional. I mean, they just capture these artists in the greatest moments, I think. And as you can see on this one, you got Henry Threadgill, that's on here. Cecil McBee, to name a few. Chico Freeman, who is also the mastermind or the front man for Brainstorm, that late 80s kind of boogie funk group. So that's this one. This one is good, and I have it already queued up because this is actually my second take of this video. It didn't start off well at all. Morning Prayer, I think. One of these songs, man, lets the drummer go hard. The drummer's Ben Montgomery. Yeah, I don't know what song it is, but just to give you a little taste of what this is sounding like, I queued it up. Let me see. Put my thing at 50. I think 50 is a good volume setting so you guys can hear it on this crappy mic. It's pretty dope. Nice. I always like to do needle drops. I mean, because it just gives you an idea beyond the cover of what it is. And, you know, I think it's cool because I could drop these needles anywhere on the LP. So far, so I have four. I'm kind of being scatterbrained right now, but I have 4 LPs on Why Not. This so far is my favorite. This is George Cable's, and we all know George Cable's also put out some masterpieces on contemporary records, the later contemporary records, when they were kind of doing artists that were trying to get away from the standards of jazz. George Cable's. This is a trio. I think it's simply named George Cable's. This is my favorite, especially side 2. Side 1, ironically to me sounds very, if I remember correctly, sounds very standard. But side two, man, is just nice. This is what the labels look like. They all look like that. The United States inside of Africa, Africa housing the United States silhouette or whatever you want to call it. Let me see if I can find a song. Hopefully, I get this on the first needle drop. I think the name of this song is called. I actually think the song I want you guys to hear is called "Quiet Fire," but I'm not sure. So let me see. Let's see if this is the song. I mean, I know it as soon as it starts. Yep. Can you hear those drum kicks? I don't know if that's picking it up. Very nice. Watch out. It's dope, Anybody that listens and knows George Cable's music is not surprised by how good that sounds. I just hope that it comes out good on the video. Okay, 7 minutes. Let me pick up the pace. This is Monty Waters, The Black Cat. Again, remember what I said about the photography. I think that's what makes a label, if they're able to have somebody to just capture stuff like that in that fashion. And this is another one. This is Triangle. This is another one by Joseph Bonner, featuring Clint Houston and Billy Hart. This is my second favorite one. Like I said, this is out of Japan. You even see actually the Trio Records emblem with the let's see if I can focus that, with the yin on it. So that's pretty cool. Kind of getting this like nasty yellow hue. All right, so get right back into it. I added some light behind me. I think Blake suggested that I do that a long time ago. I forgot about that, and it seems to be helping. This is Lowell Coxhill. This is solo, a live recording, and this is just improvised jazz. Him just by himself with his saxophone. This is on Shock Records, 1990, out of the UK. Not really my cup of tea. I like improv, but this, I just can't stick with it. I've put this LP on maybe I don't know 3-4 times. I just can't get through it. I start thinking of other stuff that I want to hear. I have a problem with that capturing me. Next one, Homo Liber, Siberian 4. A whole bunch of Russian cats that I cannot pronounce the names of. I could try. Vladimir Tolkachev, Sergei Belanchenko, Sergei Panasenko, Yuri Yuklev or Yukchev. I'm not good at that, but this is also some improv. This is actually a little bit better. I like this a little bit better. It has some very intense moments. Is what for what I look for in improv jazz are improvised jazz, I look for those moments that it gets intense, because that's what kind of keeps me interested. Yeah. Next on the list is Minesweepers. This is from Oswego, New York. 6 cats got together. I think this was like, and don't take my word for this, but I think this band was created kind of. A whole bunch of people say, "Oh, look, we got a gig," and they nailed it, and they decided to go further with it. This has a very kind of funky cut on it, which is what got me to get this LP. I think the name of the song that I want to play is "Till Your Brains Fall Out." I think that's the name of the song. I'm not sure. Hammond is really getting on my nerves. He wants to come in here and chase the shadows. No. Lay down. Let's see if I can find it. I'm not sure if I can. Yeah. So this is what got me. So that's pretty dope, you know. 1975. I'm gonna let that ride out for a little bit. I always have a problem speaking over the what's playing in the background. I have to turn it down, but you know, we'll see how it works out. I've been looking to get this. I've been looking to get this copy of this for a while. I got this from record store. Reuben Wilson Blue Mode. Man, this is a great LP. Not a 10. My 10s are coming up. This is not a 10, but this is damn good. This is on Blue Note Records. This is. I've been wanting this for so long, you know, and I just couldn't find one that was, you know, good enough for me to snag up. Now, this is. I still haven't been able to find a perfect copy of it. As you see, it has its issues. It's a cutout. And it has a seam split at the top, about a 4-inch seam split. So, you know, it is what it is. The vinyl, though, is in immaculate condition. If you guys don't know about this, this is one of the funkier jazz LPs that you will want to look into and pick up on Blue Note Records. Highly recommended. Off the hook. My favorite drummer, Mr. Max Roach. Finally got my hands on a copy of his Freedom Now suite. We Insist. Oh my God. Olatunji, Coleman Hawkins, and his wife, Abby Lincoln, well and away. Max Roach on the drums. This is the Amigo pressing. This is not the Candid Records pressing. Oh, how I would love to have the Candid pressing. Candid pressing. I would love that. That would be awesome, but you know, this is also an Oscar Brown Jr. So this is, you guys know how I feel about Max Roach. Can't get enough of him. I'm gonna turn this down. Turn that down some more. Oh my God, Burton Green and Dow Almond. Trees. Does anybody know this LP? At first, I never really noticed this LP. This is not a 10, but it's almost. I didn't notice that was an actual photograph, a black and white photograph of trees, someone looking up through trees, just around here. But it is. I mean, but this is just an awesome LP. Burton Green, the pianist, plays a prepared piano, which I love when people do that, because you're never gonna get the same thing with a prepared piano. When someone decides to play a prepared piano, oh my God, what's going on? But this is really dope, man. Like, what more? Check out the label. So Daud Ahmed is banging away. I'm sorry, I'm coming scatterbrained. Banging away at the Congos, and it's such a good recording. That's also what makes this LP. I mean, the sound quality is so good now, but they keep it real with it though, because you can hear during the recording one of those guys cough. It's crazy. I mean, but like, you know, that's the innocence of it all. But it's real. It's a really, really good. I highly recommend anything by Burton Green. Anything. It's just so out there. Great jazz, y'all. And I put my autofocus on. That's why it looks like that. But it's just superb jazz. I don't know what more to say. It's straight up piano, and also Burton Green plays the flute. It's just those two, man. You can see them going to work on the back. Give me a minute. I don't trust autofocus anymore, so I do my own focusing. You know, it's better than the autofocus, but that's what the back looks like. Very, very nice LP. So now we're getting into some of the stuff that I was excited to get. Let me turn this off because I'm gonna have to do another needle drop. Whoops. This record, by the way, I left, there's a big window right here, and I left this on my turntable, and I didn't close the blinds. Can you guys see that warp? It's nasty. Nasty warp. Whatever, I'm not making, so you know, it's bittersweet. Now I gotta get another one. I don't know how to fix a warp. Fix it to my liking though. Heiner Stadler. You guys. Hammond, what are you doing? Go somewhere. Go. I don't want to play with your boy right now. If you guys don't know about Heiner Stadler, one of my favorite composer, producer, arrangers in jazz, is also plays the piano as well. This guy has some works under his belt. Known for his Brains on Fire series. And I finally tracked one down. This is volume 2. There's 3 volumes of Brains on Fire. And man, do they have some lineups in them. Oh my God. So let me see if I could get this focused in. Can you guys see those names? Dee Bridgewater, Reggie Workman. Then you have Lenny White on the drums. Garnett Brown. I mean, you guys, look at that. This is mind-blowing. This is a 10. I would say this is a 10. I'm not going to put it in my 10 video because I'm showing it to you guys right now. But this will blow you away. I mean, oh my God, Dee Bridgewater is doing her thing on this. I can't wait to get volume 1, and there's Brains on Fire, I think, on Music Heritage Society, or at least a cover that looks like it. And then there's Brains on Fire volume 1, and then there's this one. But that's not all of what Heiner Stadler has. By far my favorite piece of work is right here, and this is all on Labor Records. 1976 is the date on this one. Let me see when Brains on Fire 2 came out. Yeah, this was copyrighted. Yeah, man, this is from the 60s. The Brains on Fire, and it looks like 1960, 66 was repressed. 67. I don't know. This is in the Library of Congress as well. But here's my favorite one on Labor Records. This is Heiner Stadler's Jazz Alchemy. 6 pieces for trumpet, bass, and drums. Absolutely mind-blowing. Check it out. Check out the back. You guys, can you see what's going on right there? Some Roland Kirk type moves he's pulling. There's Heiner. I mean, you guys, I got to do a needle drop. This is what the label looks like. The song that I'm going to play for you guys is called Out Rock. I'm going to have to find, because it's a build-up. So I'm going to play the beginning of it so you can see how the song starts. And then I'm going to skip to when it jumps off. Break beats galore. Hello, B-boys out there. You know what I'm saying? Let's do some digging for real. You know? Y'all want to dig break beats? Let's do some digging for real. Let me show y'all what it's talking about. One of my favorite. This is how it starts. Kind of improvised, free. I don't know if the bass is, if you guys can hear the bass. Oh my God, I love this LP, man. There's like 2 minutes of this build up, like this. Move him. All right, so let me skip forward. Here we go. So it's still doing it. Heiner Stadler, ladies and gentlemen. You guys gotta go get it. All right, let that ride out. Dave, Mr. Fatback Funk, some vinyl community karma, walked into my favorite record store when he was having half off Saturday. Saw Ronald Shannon Jackson and the Decoding Society's Nasty. Oh. There's one more that I'm missing. I gotta show you guys. Hold on. Ronald Shannon Jackson and the Decoding Society. Decode yourself. Yeah, you're right, Dave. It'll whoop your ass if you're not ready for it. Henry Threadgill, Easy Slip into Another World. Haven't listened to this yet. I've heard songs off of this, but I haven't gotten a chance to listen to the LP yet. I will listen to it tonight, though. I just wanted to make this video so bad. Picked up the Idris Muhammad Peace and Rhythm. This is very nice. And if I'm not mistaken, his wife is on 2 songs doing vocals. This is on Prestige Records. Slime label. Yeah, man, this is dope. This is kind of funky too. One of his funkier LPs, y'all. Get with it. You know what I'm saying? This is replacing a screwed up. This is actually replacing a screwed up copy, and I have this album, the Korean pressing of this album, Mel Brown's Chicken Fat. To me, I prefer this Mel Brown album over The Wizard. So I was happy to see this. You know, and I got it for 20 bucks and half off, man. Come on, half off. Who can't get with that? Shout out to Teddy. I fell in love with this cover ever since he showed it. And I was able to find it. Kenny Wheeler. New High. For Keats Jarrett, Dave Holland, and Jack DeJohnette. I love this cover. And then I put this on. Man. Oh. And then last one I gotta share with you guys is the art ensemble of Chicago, People in Sorrow, on Nessa Records. I'm gonna be honest, not my favorite by them, but I'm damn glad to have it in my collection. But yeah, I'll give it another listen. I'll revisit it, and we'll see. Watch out, Hammond. Come on. Watch out, bro. So that's all I got right now. I'm in a video making mood. So I'm about to bang out a lot of videos right now. So you guys stay tuned.